Hi, Dolphin.
Oh my god. Guys, I'm actually a boomer. I'm actually a technology... But it's muted! But I see the light on the damn soundboard that says Discord is fucking muted! Breathe.
I wanted to say something, but it was fucking hilarious.
I can't, but it says it's...
You gotta get an extra beating for that.
I tried so hard to get these stupid audio channels to work. I'm gonna mold. Anyway, aside from my molding, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, episode 5. Of whatever I titled this stream, I don't remember. Anyway, hi, I'm Ashling VT, and I'm gonna be your dungeon master, not your dungeon mommy. I don't know, I guess that's my introduction. Undead, you're up.
Oh, hi! I'm Undead. I'm Undead Commander. I'm playing Ulysses Brandt, whom of which is, unbeknownst to himself and probably everybody else, a criminal at large. But I will have you know that I copied 33 pages out of somebody's book that I burned his business down for. So it's equivalent exchange, as it were.
Okay. Alright, hell yeah. Dio, you're up. Go.
Hi. I am Diosana. I am playing Alaric, the blind, unassuming monk who would rather sit in a tavern than watch a town burn down. And only punishable to the dungeon master mommy.
Okay.
Dungeon Boulder.
Danish, you're up.
Hey, I'm Danish. I'm playing Minella. The ranger that's only interested in keeping her team safe.
Hell yeah. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and do a little recap from the insaneness that was last session. That was a very, very quick spiral. So, last session, the other introduction. Veso is currently not here, but will be joining us some point later on, probably tonight. And they play Joseph. Anyway.
Yes, Veso, the fiery redhead behind mirror number 3, who's in a dragon-guarded castle. Sorry, I watched Shrek today.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I was like, what?
Number 3.
So, last session, we decided that anyway, we were essentially finishing our shopping episode, and Ulysses went to go help Popper, who owns Popper's Potions, create a special order for them, since our players were about to set off on their adventure that they've been hired by the AA Guild to go partake in, and find whatever is plaguing the city. And it was a whole bunch of accidents, but eventually, in an attempt to, with air quotes, borrow Popper's potion book, Ulysses tried to create an accident, which unfortunately went wrong and sparked the building, setting ablaze, as there were lots of explosive chemicals in this building. And it turns out Popper's granddaughter, who helps run the shop with him, was also in the building. And unfortunately, our very brave Ulysses Brandt decided to go ahead and make sure that he got out alive. And therefore, unfortunately, Patricia Popper's granddaughter didn't make it. Popper just barely made it out of the burning buildings, but the fire very quickly spurred out of control and other buildings began to burn ablaze, including, Vito's vitamins, RIP. But the fire was eventually gotten under control after there was some craziness going around, some skill checks. Alaric seemingly just chilling in the tavern, deciding to not deal with this issue in any way. And all of our, Ulysses did, with air quotes, borrow Popper's potion book successfully still at the end of the day. So mission technically was complete.
Has failed successfully.
Exactly. It's a great way to put it. And the party, well, specifically, Ulysses was asked not to leave town, but then the party made their way back to the tavern where Manila had an interesting interaction with Joseph. And that's about where we left it, as everyone went to go Mimi for a long rest. So we will start the next morning. All of you have awoken feeling a bit refreshed now after yesterday's adventures. What would you all like to do?
Well, I know I have to meet with that one tiefling lady about setting up that patent for the quiver, which out of all of the random supplies that I stole from the shop before it was completely decimated, by chance did I end up getting a potion bottle of sorts?
An empty one? Like just an empty potion bottle?
Yeah, just like an empty one.
Yeah, I'll say that's definitely easy enough to acquire before that chaos went down.
All right, awesome. I'm let's see. Do I have any amount of money? I have 1 money. Okay, so I can go ahead and go to the tiefling lady, and while on my way there, I'm gonna get a cheap quiver, and just basically have that roundabout set up, cheap quiver, and then with the extra belts and shit that I had bought earlier, I'll just go and I'll use that to help fashion some stuff.
Okay.
I would go with you.
That's fine.
Okay, so Manila and Ulysses, you wake up, make your way downstairs. Yeah, very easily I would say you can probably find a cheap quiver for about 5 silver. A very just kind of a used one. And you can make your way to the back alley where the shop is, and you do see the kind of same weird inky black darkness.
All right. Just trying to get this edited. I have my... There we go. Now I'm down to 5 silver. Awesome. But I had 1 gold. Okay. So, heading to the locale.
Yes.
I will say before we leave, so then the party at least knows where we're at. The other party members, I'm just gonna go and bring up so Manila and myself are heading to talk to the nice tiefling lady. But if you want to tag along, you can. If not, we're going to be where she was at.
I'll
Wait.
join. You might need my vision after all.
No, that's fair. After everything that happened yesterday, I'm pretty sure that I would have forgotten.
You're talking about, black market magic, right?
Yeah, that tiefling woman.
Okay, sorry. She's a fire genasi.
Fire genasi. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, talking to her.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all right, the 3 of you then can definitely make your way there, and you arrive. It's up to you. Would you all like to enter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you walk in, and once again, you see Jinza, who is kind of just... I don't want to say it looks like she's waiting, but it kind of, in a weird way, looks like... You know when someone's kind of doing busy work to just make themselves look busy? That's kind of what it looks like. Oh, hello, darlings. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, aren't you all just a chipper bunch? So, I believe that you've come to pick up your orders?
Yes, ma'am.
That is true, as well as the discussion of business involving that quiver patent.
That is absolutely right.
Right. So, just run it by me again. Why don't you just explain to me again what this is all about?
So, it's a quiver that at the bottom has a potion glass basin, something to hold a fluid in. And
right.
the arrows are sitting in it, resting in the solution. It should elongate the amount of magic that can be used, well, the amount of the potion solution that you would ordinarily put on your arrows, as well as poison, as opposed to wasting it in the field.
So is this just like a tray at the bottom of the quiver?
Yes, and with that, it's able to be switched out. Think of it like an ashtray that's full of a liquid, and you could just take that off, close the top, and then put a new one in at the bottom.
Right, but wouldn't you also then be wasting liquid by having the other arrows that you're not gonna dip them in that liquid, get that liquid on them, and then you would also be mixing substances, which could potentially be very dangerous?
That's where if you don't want certain things put into it, you could just not have those arrows in there. That's about it.
Right.
If you're being consistent with what you're dealing with, for sake of example, any kind of ranger, if they know that something is fire resistant, but they're weak to something cold, they have a potion that allows them, like some kind of salve. Hey, sweetie. Okay.
I gotta say, this is a very beautiful shop you have here.
Oh,
Really easy on the eyes.
thank you.
Sorry about that. That was my wife.
That was so cute.
Don't rub it in, man.
So, thank you for the sub. But basically, if you're fighting something that requires certain ammunition, that ammunition is already soaked in what it needs.
Right, but so you're saying, though, now you're making people who utilize arrows or just long-distance ammunition require 2 quivers instead of 1. Wouldn't that just be more of a hassle?
Not necessarily, because this is also for people whom of which want to be prepared, and with potions in general, you usually don't get that many uses in terms of soaking ammunition, due to the amount that you would have to waste pouring it in or having to stick in there in the middle of a fight. You can already be prepared with said potion in said quiver. Mercurial silver, for sake of example, if you're dealing with vampires or undead. It's something that would be necessary to have. And having that inside a basin at the base of a quiver is something that I feel would be very beneficial to somebody who's an undead hunter.
Okay. Undead, I need to ask you, does Ulysses actually believe that this is 100% beneficial or not?
Is this a scam?
Yeah.
Ulysses does believe that this is beneficial.
Okay.
Mainly because he hates the amount that is wasted with potions
Okay.
off of people doing things in the field, and the fact that you would have to soak each individual one as opposed to just having them all already in the solution. So it's like it just elongates how much it's being used for. And if you're using poison in general, that it's really only benefiting you. It's not really providing any kind of downside.
Okay, well, I do think this is a very interesting idea. Have you procured a patent for this yet?
I have not, and that is also why I was wanting it to where we were dealing with this business exchange.
Right.
I sell you the blueprint for it, as well as a prototype that you can potentially take to a patent office. You can get the patent, and I only ask for about 10%.
Hmm. And do you have these papers already drawn up?
As a matter of fact, I have the physical prototype, and I feel as if it's not going to be too difficult.
No, not the prototype. I meant the, what is it? The legal documents.
I can get those today if you are still interested.
I think that I would, And she kind of like pauses and just kind of like, I don't want to, like, it is kind of very meticulously just trying to read you, just for about 3 seconds. Well, I think that I would definitely be interested in that. But also, what's just stopping me from taking your idea right here and now?
Nothing. Except for the fact that you're somebody that doesn't deal in a lot of legal work.
Well, I never said that. I just, what I deal in and how things are procured, that's very, very different, you know. I don't know where my stuff comes from, but oh, anyways, what was it again that you all wanted? What did you order?
What did we order? Double checking. See, all that I remember us having written down here is like, sneeze and choke dust, ring of protection, gloves of arrow catching, and potions. Potions for fighting fire, protecting against stench and damage upon death. Those are the sorts of things. I don't know if we already have it to where that stuff was added to our inventory.
Wait a fucking second. I'm not gonna get my potions. God damn it.
Let me see. I'm trying to.
I needed that potion of haste.
Okay.
Uh,
Know that.
What we wanted her to make was some kind of potion to fight those my arrows, I remember, but I can't remember what's called.
Was it her or was it the actual potion maker? Because I know I ordered my potions from. I think I ordered my potions from Poppers.
No, this was from the Genasi. Was some kind of potion who could deal. I can't remember what it was, but it was something we talked about what that costed 100 golds. Because you already have the healing potions you have for sale.
I
You
have
already
no
bought
idea.
them. No, undead. got the healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we came today was because she had a potion. She was going to make a potion.
But okay, so I'm sorry, there was so much stuff bought. So this one, I believe, if I'm correct, it was the potion for your arrows, I think, but it was the potion that removed the fire resistance.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. That's what I thought. All right. And I think, was it 3 or 4 of them? I think it was 3.
I don't know.
Cool.
I
Three sounds
just know
about
it
right.
was.
All right. I think it was. We'll go 3. If I'll check the VOD later. If it's wrong. Okay. Anyway, well, here are your potions of. We'll call this one heat removal. You know, it's not. Maybe I'll workshop it anyway. For now, they're called heat removal potions, and here are all 3 of them for you all.
Thank you.
But of course.
It was 100 gold, right?
Yes, you all already paid though.
No, I didn't.
Somebody paid.
No. Nobody paid.
Okay. Then yes, you're absolutely correct. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Also, just, you know. How about this? How about if I buy... You come back with the proper legal paperwork, I'll buy the patent off of you for a commercial fee. A one-time commercial fee.
What would the commercial fee be getting me?
Well, I don't know. How much are you asking?
10% royalty. Once a month.
No. So a commercial fee is one time. So I pay you for a product and then I pay you extra on top. So it's just a one-time extra thing. So then I own it.
All right, well, let's see here. How much would you be willing to go and sell it for in terms of when you do have the physical product to sell? What would your base price be?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. That also depends on if it's with a quiver, the kind of quiver, also the materials that this thing is actually going to be made of, if I have to make any modifications to the blueprint. So that's why I think you should come back with the proper paperwork, and then maybe we can take this discussion a bit further, because I think it's a good start, kid. I think it's a good start, but I think that you're still missing a lot of something, you know? But you seem like you're trying, but I think you just gotta work them bones a bit more, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. That's fine.
How old are you
Really fine
anyway? You look pretty young. Are you young?
I'll have you know that I'm 66.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... My guess was 70. Even younger than I thought. How cute.
Well, I'll be sure to get that paperwork done.
Great.
I'll be back hopefully later today.
I look forward to it. I won't be here the next day, so make sure you get it done today. You'll have to find me again.
So be it.
Wonderful.
See you around.
Uh, the-
And Ulysses is gonna leave.
Okay. Well, now that the Bonnie's gone, do you two need anything else, eh?
So, you have heard about the Pobos burning down?
Of course I heard about that.
Well, my friend here have requested some potions of him that sadly can't be made. So,
Oh.
do you have any potions for sale? Like, what was it you needed, Ulrich?
A potion of haste.
Of course I have it. I have everything. I have everything you ever wanted or ever needed right here. And she kind of like turns around, does a little spin, and just like doesn't even like touch a shelf, but like pulls it out. So yeah, I have one right here, and kind of like looks at it. Gives a little bit of like a slightly off face, and you know, this one will probably run you about 20 gold pieces.
The most I can do is 15.
I got it for you.
All right. So 15 and 5 or the whole 20?
Just 15.
Okay.
Only 15.
Yeah, but your friend said that she was going to help you out, yes?
No, just 15.
No.
No, I was talking about something else.
Oh, my misunderstanding. 20s aren't very low, you see, for such a strong magical item.
I don't know, God's just telling me 15 is the right number.
Did you just say God?
No, I said, that guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay. Well, you know, I think that guy's a sham, but that's just me.
17.
19.
$18, and I'll call that guy Sham.
Done.
Deal.
Wonderful. And she hands you your potion of haste, and she takes the 18 gold.
Cool.
Oh, you're very, very welcome. Just out of curiosity, where did you grow up?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Now I'm curious as to why you're curious.
Most of the people around here, they don't got the kind of senses you do.
Oh, you're talking about my feet.
Yeah.
I grew up. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't fully trust a woman sitting in the shadow realm.
Not the Shadow Realm, it's a pocket dimension. There's a difference.
Looks like a shadow.
But it doesn't feel like one. It feels quite homey, yeah?
But all I will say is I grew up in the mountains with some giants. As for how this came about, I was just born with these senses.
Interesting.
I've never been able to see, but I can see. I'm not entirely sure how it works.
Well, well, you know, can you tell your friends that if you ever die, if they could bring your body back here, because I'd really like to do like some work on it, you know, kind of just maybe dissect it. That's really interesting, and sorry if that's probably very weird, but anyway, do you all need
How
anything
much?
else?
Only if you're willing to pay them.
Of course. I hope you don't
You
die, but
have-
just saying.
A deal, genie lady.
Wonderful.
And with that, I will leave.
Okay. Do you need anything else? White-haired one?
No, I was just looking at Alric. He's interesting too.
Yeah, well. If you
But have a good day.
You too.
Next time, let's have a coffee.
You
You're the
know,
only female I found in this town who's just a little kind of interesting.
I will definitely consider that offer.
And walks out.
All right. And the three of you are kind of now out of the space, just sitting in the back, not the fully back, but a little bit back into the alley. What would you all like to do?
What is our current objective?
So,
Well, we have to leave town today and start our mission. So my plan was going back to the tavern and packing up my stuff and getting ready to go. After finding Joseph. Because I have questions for Joseph.
Skelly Belly, you want to weigh in on our next line of action?
he said he would be RP.
Shit. The fearless leader is not here. I would like to make my way to where this blessed event took place, of where poor Patricia met her poor fate.
Yeah, it is.
Because fire.
Yeah, it's very easy to find. It's right where Popper's was, and with your enhanced senses, you can definitely kind of still just smell the residual stuff in the air. And even before you get there, you see that there's like someone who has kind of like a paper, like they're handing out like today's like newspapers or whatever. Looks to be like I don't know, like a young kind of half elven boy with like shaggy brown hair, and he kind of runs up to you and he's like, do you want a paper, mister?
Is this fucking thing on my eyes just invisible to everybody? You know what, kid? I'll take one.
Oh wow, gee whiz, thanks, mister. Well, I don't know, I just thought you looked cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One day, you could look like me. No.
Oh, okay.
But I appreciate you attending.
Yeah, no problem, mister. Have a good day.
You two, what's your name?
Oh, my name's Little B.
Lil B, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, anybody in the area who could give me details as to why this building is no more?
Oh, Well, that's what the paper is about. They're saying that they don't really.
Well, I can't talk to the paper, Luby.
Oh. Well, yeah, but they don't really know what happened. They only know that.
Luby,
Yeah.
I am blind.
Oh.
Your paper does little for me.
Oh. I didn't know that. I just thought you had a cool rag around your face because it's like trendy.
And I'll sort of like hold up 3 gold pieces to him and be like, Luby, these are yours.
Oh,
If you bring me back someone that can tell me everything that's going on here, I will stay right here.
Oh boy. Oh gee Willy Conker wee. Okay, mister. And he goes and he runs off and you wait probably like maybe like 5 to 7 minutes, kind of about that time, and you see that he's like dragging behind him like someone that they do not look happy right now. And you see it looks to be a Zoke officer who looks to be kind of feminine, has her hair in like a high bun, looks to be kind of like a just like a shorter human lady with bright red hair. And she's like, "Oh my god, child, what is happening?" Well, this guy really wanted to talk to you, and he sorry that I told you that my friend was getting beat up. Anyway,
He's gonna get an extra beating.
Can hey mister, can I have the shiny gold now?
Yeah, and I'll like hand him the 3 gold.
Whoa, when you see his like eyes just like light up. This is the best day ever. Oh my god. I can maybe get a candy. Oh my god. Thanks, mister. Sorry, lady. Bye. And then he runs off really fast. Oh my that was incredibly odd. Anyway, apparently you maybe want to talk to me?
Yes, ma'am. It says right here on the paper, sort of like pointing down at the paper, that there was a fire and an explosion here, and I just wanted to get like more details on that, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, of course. So, yesterday in the late afternoon, unfortunately, while it's still an ongoing investigation, Popper's Potions was blown up. There was some sort of, it appears either the fire itself was magical or just because of the magical nature of the shop that the fire became magical. Currently, the investigation is still ongoing, so we're not sure if it was caused on accident yet or on, intentionally. So that currently is not to be revealed to the public. But however, Vito's vitamins and Moe's was also destroyed in the fire, unfortunately. But thankfully, there were some citizens that helped, but of course our fire patrol, as well as the Zokes, and even some guild members, of course, came out and helped, including some newbies that were very prominent, which was very strange, and giving commands and really didn't follow the chain of command and kind of just did what they want. But they were definitely mildly helpful, so I believe they are mentioned in there. Their names weren't mentioned, but yes, I believe they belong to the AA guild.
Do you know what happened to Popper? Did he finish the potion of speed he was making?
I have absolutely no idea. It appears everything that he was working on from our investigation so far appears to have been destroyed. And we're not sure exactly, what customer got this and what customer got that. it appears that there is something very important missing from Popper's shop, which is leading us to believe may have went one way, and this may have been intentional. But no, I don't know. Popper is alive, but he is currently in critical condition.
Is there like any way I could visit him?
Unfortunately, probably not for another week or so.
And you said this was an accident?
We're not sure yet. The investigation is ongoing.
What about the other two shopkeepers? Are they fine?
Both of the shopkeepers were fine. There was one individual who did rescue a teenager who was stuck under some debris. However, there was, unfortunately, an elderly woman who lived above Vito's vitamins, who did not make it.
Damn. Well, that doesn't bode well.
No, it doesn't. We are this is the the Zoaks are definitely on this, as this is not a threat to the walls. So hopefully we will find out everything soon. We do have some leads that we are currently working on.
So you don't suspect this to be anything to do with the attacks yesterday?
No.
I mean, they attacked a marketplace, and now they would attempt to blow up a potion store.
They did.
They kind of tie together, in my mind.
That's
what I'm seeing through my eyes.
That's very understandable. We have discerned that these two events are definitely not connected. As if this was not an accident, it definitely seems that it was well planned and intentional. And generally the attacks on the walls, and even the ones that get into the walls, are more random and less controlled.
Well, as someone who has personal and monetary ties to this establishment, I would appreciate any update you'd be willing to provide in the future. I'll just have Lil B find you.
Maybe not. Can I have your name, sir?
It is Alaric.
Alaric. Okay, wonderful. Do you have a last name?
No.
Do you have a place of residence? Or somewhere mail can be delivered for you?
You can deliver it to the AA Guild.
Okay. AA Guild. Wonderful.
I prefer my mail to get here by snail mail.
I mean, either that or, magic. And that magic shit, that's expensive. So.
But I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for Lil B.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one again. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, citizen. Alaric.
You as well, lady.
Great. Kind of turns and walks away to go back to her post.
I'm going to just start heading back to the tavern, I guess. Try to get a lay of the town, figure out what people are talking about as far as rumors and shit go for the fire.
Okay, yeah. Roll a general perception check for me as you're kind of walking back.
Absolutely. I love these. My blind ass and my stupidly high perception.
I mean, I think everyone's ass is blind unless someone has eyeballs on their ass.
That is a 28.
Holy fuck.
I have a +9 to my perception.
With a 28, yeah. You definitely hear a lot of rumors. People are saying, oh my god, I can't believe that this is happening at all. Like everyone loved Popper who would do this. Poor Patricia. And then you start hearing things about Elder Nancy, who was the woman who lived above Vito's Vitamins, who passed away, and people were like, oh my god, did you hear she was in a scandal like 3 years ago? And then random stuff like that. But you do pick out that people are definitely having the same thought that you did, that this might be connected with the attack that happened literally earlier that day. And also, people are also really worried that this is something intentional. And you also hear rumors that this might be really a political power move by someone. You do also hear rumors that you do hear one rumor in particular that there was a skeletal man seen going into Popper's a few hours before the attack, and he was the only one that was seen entering and was seen also at the scene of the fire. So people are like, oh my gosh, what if it was this weird stranger? You also hear some rumors about just kind of like what the paper said, and people are like, oh well, who are these new guild people? Like, the guild didn't make any public announcement about new members joining like they usually do. That's really strange. And then you also hear what looks to be 2 Silver Sword members kind of talking about, did you hear that the AA was possibly involved in this? And then the other one was like, no, I heard it was actually the SS. And then the one that said it was the AA, oh well, the AA they have some new members apparently. They haven't announced that were giving orders at the scene. So I don't know. It was very weird. Maybe this is all, all a plan, but I don't think they're smart enough for that. And then the other one's like, yeah, they're definitely not smart enough for any of that. And then they kind of keep walking. And then you also hear, it looks to be, it's almost like someone is talking to themselves. It's very strange, but they're just kind of like muttering under their breath. And you hear, oh, I really thought that it was, I can't believe this happened. Oh my god. But what are we gonna do? I don't know. I think this is really, this whole thing is fucking up the plan. It's fucking up the plan. Oh my god. Oh, we have to find a way. Oh my god, what do we, the people, oh my god. And this individual, they have like, it looks like a dark purple cloak on, and their hood's pulled over their head, so it's hard to see their face. But it does look like they have kind of like more of like a very light tan. And other than that, it's kind of hard to make the rest of them out. But that's probably, with a 28, that's a lot of rumors you're hearing. But that's probably, rumor-wise, most of what you get.
Well, shit.
Welcome in, Veso.
Hi, welcome, Veso.
Ah, Vesha.
Hey. Just didn't want to interrupt.
I'm good.
I think I should probably find the others.
Yeah,
I know
so
Manila said she was coming to the tavern.
Yeah, so you can.
I do not know where Skelly Belly went.
Okay. So.
Uh,
Mhm.
Outside of the tavern, you will see Minella waiting on you. Alric.
Hello?
Alric.
Do
I
you
have a
know
question for you.
where... Yeah. What's up?
You don't see, but you still see, right?
Yes.
Okay. When you see, look at Joseph. What do you see?
That is a great question.
That's a great question. I gotta look up a rule really quick. Hold on. Oh shit. Wait, yours? That's so crazy. Okay. My god. All right, give me 1 second.
Seeing as how I see two different ways, that's a damn good question.
That's a really smart question. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Huh. Wait, hold on. Let me.
I say we just leave it up to you. Don't worry about the rules.
Okay. I mean, I think.
Yeah.
Based. I'm gonna be honest. I think based on how we're
I
kind
do
of
have a
doing
passive
this.
perception of 19, if that helps you.
Yeah, it helps a lot because even with your passive perception, technically that. So basically, you essentially see, like you see Joseph for. Like you're aware, I would say, that there's some sort of magical presence around Joseph, but like you see Joseph as Joseph, if you want to describe your ulterior self, because that's kind of what Alaric sees. Everyone else still
Oh.
sees Joseph, but like because he's got like a vision thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him, it's like, what? You guys don't see him like that? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, this guy is a little bit shorter than what he looks like. He looks a little bit above average height, taller, but he's a little bit more, smaller, and is basically a bird person, a bird humanoid, a kenku, and you can, he has a beak. It's all black feathers, and the clothes are also somewhat different, and he is wearing also a hat with a funny looking feathers.
Yeah, so Alaric,
So,
that's what you've been seeing the whole time.
okay, so I know that there's magic around him, but I have
Yes.
no idea what the disguise looks like.
No, you have no idea. You've only been seeing that Joseph.
Ah, that's an easy answer. I see a bird,
Good. I see
like a
man
really
with red
giant
skin.
raven.
I see a man. But I know something is not right, that he's not a real man. I thought he was a ghost.
No, so like you take a raven and you stack like 7 more on top of it and make it like 6x6. That's what he looks like. Just a big old bird.
Interesting. What do you see when you look at me?
Is there a disguise on this woman too?
Oh, nope, not at all.
I see white hair, white skin, red lips, woman.
Thank God.
And the skeleton's a skeleton. Freaky
So
dude.
Joseph is a
The skin
bird.
skeleton.
I thought he was a bird.
No, he's been a bird this whole time.
Oh,
I mean, it does
for
kind of
the,
it does kind of explain the talking, the weird talking, but doesn't bother me. I mean, we're
for
traveling
the
with a
rest of
skeleton. The
us,
bird doesn't really matter to me much.
he looks like a human.
Well,
That's why I have to ask.
I think he's doing that for his own reasons. And I don't really have a reason to question it. I mean, he's backed up his combat skill, and that's really all I care about.
Thank you so much for answering my question.
Of course, have you seen the skeleton?
No, but
Shit.
I'm really worried about the skeleton.
Yeah, according to the people, he's a suspect for the fire. I didn't hear anything from the guards, but as far as the townsfolk, they spotted a skeleton around the area before the fire happened, when the fire happened, after the fire happened. So I only know one skeleton.
Yeah, Ulysses went there yesterday to make potions. He
So
told me,
he went to the fire, well, to
yeah,
Poppers before the fire.
yeah, that's why Joseph and I ran there to help sort it out. I'm sorry, but we didn't see you in the
I
bar.
should have
We just
stayed on the
ran.
fucking mountain. Well, if it makes any consolation, I didn't see you either.
Wow.
And just like waves my hand in front of my face.
I like that. That was a fun joke.
But
It's not a joke.
we should really find the skeleton and warn him of what's being said. Because
Yeah,
if we need to get
no,
out of town today, we need to go today.
we do. We also need to ask if he is being questioned. Is he even allowed to live with us?
Well, we're not really worried about the allowed part. We're gonna leave, so.
Okay,
But I'm gonna go get my shit from upstairs.
let's find the two others and get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So while that's happening, Joseph, what are you doing? So you haven't really seen your companions. They told you that they were going to Jinsa's to pick up what they ordered, but you kind of stayed back at the tavern. So what would you like to do with your morning?
I was so tired for all that happened and all the smoke that I ended up breathing that I was just like, I need a big breakfast, full English, and since it's a full English, it takes a while to eat. So I've just been eating all of this like food, all these eggs and sausages and mushrooms. What else has the English breakfast? Beans and bacon. And who knows what else? Whatever they wanted to add as a plus.
Heck yeah. You can definitely order a big breakfast. They're more than happy to, give it to you as long as you pay. But yeah, you can just sit and take your time and eat and enjoy your meal. All right. So Ulysses, after you left Jinsa's, what would you like to do?
Well, my intention is to head to most likely the closest patent office, which hopefully is near a courthouse or some kind of judiciary building, so I can get the paperwork started and make it to where just making good on my end with Jensa.
Yeah, so there you can go to the nearest courthouse. There is no particular patent office, but you can get the paperwork to get the patent within the courthouse. You walk in and you see, kind of sitting at the front desk is what appears to be like, definitely an older, dwarven man who appears, dwarves are pretty thick, but he looks like kind of overweight thick, and you can see his beard is not super nicely kept, and his hair is like greasily slicked back. Yeah.
Can't believe you put a redditor behind this desk.
So, how can I, how can I help you today, thing?
Hi.
I
I'd like to go and get some of the paperwork drafted up and hopefully signed and ready for someone else to take over for a patent involving adventuring equipment. Do you know where you can direct me for that?
Yeah, I can get you that paperwork. Do you have a lawyer? You need like a lawyer.
Well, a rapper.
If you're able to direct me to where I can have one signed to me, some kind of district attorney of sorts, or even a public defender maybe to assist, that'd be appreciated.
I'm sorry, but you have to pay. This is a civil matter that has nothing to do with criminal anything. You need your own lawyer.
Alright, well, can you direct me to where I can get one for this?
Sure. And he goes behind the desk and he pulls out like 3 business cards. Here's the law offices of Sir Jimmel. Here's the law offices of Dr. Fuzzle. And here's the law offices of, here's the law offices of, oh yes, of Miss Finch. They're civil, they do civil stuff. It's not that. For good deal, they usually get you good deal,
I'd like to go to Miss Finch.
Okay, she's across the street, 2 blocks down. I could get you those patent papers if you need.
I would very much appreciate that, thank you.
Great. And he spins around in the chair, stands up, and then he goes to get the papers. He takes probably definitely longer than he should, but eventually comes back. So there's several kinds of patents here. Which one did you want?
Can you explain to me what the patents are, like the ones that you have available?
Sure. So we've got patent for okay, so this patent is for established businesses. This patent is for individuals. This patent is for establishing businesses, and this patent is for specific items or creations that an individual would like to patent, and this one is for specific items / things that a business would like to patent.
Hold on. Just making sure I get all of these down to make it easier for me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have it where it's the individual wanting the patent for a specific item or creation.
Sure, here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, thing.
And can you also give me a copy of the one for businesses to do it as well?
Sure thing, here you go.
Thank you. I will be off to Ms. Finch, and once all of this is drafted up, if I give this to someone else to drop off and have them co-signed into it, it would be still viable.
Yeah.
Perfect.
You need the signature of the business or individual. You need the signature of the lawyer, and then you also need the signature if you're going to get co-signed from that person, and then also their lawyer.
Oh, what was that last part?
You need the signature from basically you, your lawyer, and then the other person and their lawyer.
Okay, so it needs signature of both people, individual / business, and me. Okay, got it. All right, thank you so much. Very much appreciated. And what was your name?
My name is Velarshman.
All right. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. I will be back today, hopefully. And if I'm not back today, someone else will be dropping this off.
Have a wonderful and legal day. Toodaloo.
Bye. And I'm gonna go and head to Ms. Finch to get this situated, so that at least it's signed on my end, and I can give that to Jinza.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Make
Yeah, he can afford that.
make a general just perception check. See how fast you can find Miss Finch's.
I mean, they did say across the street, 2 blocks down, but
They did.
Who knows if she's there?
You'll be fine. It's fine. You can find it.
Okay.
So you walk. It takes you a minute, but you do see it. It's kind of wedged in between 2 buildings, but it's a small little law office that says Finch's Law. It's kind of like a bright red building. And it has just like it looks like it's 2 stories. And it's got a little chimney on it. Yeah, and it does say open, so you're more than welcome to go in if you'd like.
all right, I'm gonna go and head right on in.
All right, so you kind of open the door. There's a little bell that rings, and you see there's kind of, it looks like it opens up into a little waiting room. There's a coffee table. There's some nice kind of furniture, and then you see what looks to be kind of a closed door, and you see kind of almost as soon as the bell rings, you see what looks to be a dwarven woman with kind of a very light brown hair, kind of has a little bit of like bags under her eyes, but she's got circular glasses on, and she's dressed very, very prim and proper like, and she I'll be with you in 1 moment, sir. Why don't you just take a seat right there, and I'll be right there with you.
Take your time. I'm in no rush.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And she closes the door, and about, we'll say, kind of like 10 minutes go by, and you walk. She opens the door, and kind of out walks what looks to be like this 8-foot tall bugbear that has like this kind of orange and red fur, and he looks so sad. He's dressed very well for a bugbear. Bugbears aren't common in these parts to begin with, but he's dressed very, very dapper like. He's even got on a little bow tie. But he just looks, when someone has just it's just one thing after another, after another, after another, and they're just like, I fucking can't anymore. That's kind of like the face he's got on, and he gives you just the slightest nod when he walks out, and he just kind of shuffles out the front door. Well, yeah, anyway, hi, Well, I'm Miss Finch. It's a pleasure to meet you. What can I help you with today?
It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Miss Finch. Hold up. I heard somebody like talking for a moment.
I thought that was you. I think you fucking echoed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn. But yeah, I heard somebody like start to talk. It's like, oh, maybe Danish is like saying something. I don't know, because it's like, but
No,
doesn't
my voice is more feminine than yours, I'm sorry to say.
that's fair. All right. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Ulysses. Ulysses Brandt. I don't know if I was supposed to schedule some kind of appointment, but I do have these patent papers, and I'm going to be leaving like in a few days, maybe. And it's the whole thing with AA, but I want to go and try and get this patent through on not only my behalf, but on the behalf of someone else. And it's just for something for adventuring. Are you able to help me with that? I was directed towards your office.
Oh, well, absolutely, Mr. Brandt. Well, why don't you just come on right in and take a seat? So, let's see. So, what is this patent for exactly?
Currently, the patent is for a quiver that has a reservoir in the base, so then arrows can soak in it, and you won't have to waste time in the adventuring field coating your own ammunition in these. It is ready for however many you need in the solution. So it's for specialized adventuring purposes.
Okay, let's see. And you see, so you walk in and there's, you see her desk and there's two chairs placed in front of her desk, which is where you're seated. But behind her, it looked like just a normal wall, but then you take kind of a second look, and the entire wall actually appears to be filing cabinets, but they're painted to look like a wall, so they look more put together than just like having the entire wall be filing cabinets. So it looks decent. And it took you a second to even notice, but she goes, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, let me see. Well, first we got to see, if anything, if there's already a current patent for something on the market, and it kind of depends on like the actual specialties and the materials. So do you know what materials specifically you want to use? And is this patent is it gonna be specifically for the arrow holding device and the lubrication device, or is it just going to be for the lubrication device itself?"
This is specifically for the accessory of being able to lubricate the device itself. I intend on having a quick release for the bottom and having it to where it's interchangeable. And on top of that, in terms of materials, they're all going to be relatively cheap. Leathers and preferably some kind of hardy wood interior that does not soak up the solution if it were to splash around, as well as a net system.
Okay, right. So how would, right, okay, so with this, right, so how would that work, though, with the wood and the leathers with, things like acid and that nature?
So, the intention of the device is that we have the leather outside and wood interior. The wood
Okay.
needs to be able to withstand levels of force, so then it does not shatter and break the interior. I intend on having it as a tempered glass lining further on the inside, so then if there were any kinds of more dangerous and volatile solutions, it does not soak into the wood itself. Now, of course, it would be easier, and I would feel it is necessary if it were the case. We need to have this more for the common folk, which would be good. Having it as a water resistant and just a water resistant leather film. So then the inside can just be leather as well. If you're putting acid in here, you're going to lose your arrows anyway. So that's kind of off the table.
Well, actually, so that's gonna really depend, to be honest, on kind of like, the type of acid one and also the type of arrows. So if you're just talking about specifically only standard arrows with leather and then tempered glass, and you went from wood back to leather, so we'll stick with what you said most recently. So it would be the leather, the tempered glass, and the leather. Let me see if there's already a patent for such a device currently. And pulls out one, like goes specifically to where she knows like the filing cabinet is, pulls it out because none of these have labels on them, flips through and is okay. So let's see. Looks like that there is a device here that is it looks like here that there's a device here that the oh gosh, okay, so it's pretty similar, but you said that you wanted yours to be to come in and out of the quiver, the arrow holding device.
Yes, I intend on having it to where the bottom is able to be interchanged. It's a
Okay.
modular accessory.
Okay, so this one isn't modular. Let's see. And this one also has a few more materials. So I think based on the laws, it would be it would be a little bit different enough that it would still be like, it might be acceptable. I'll say it's a 75% pass, 25% probable not of passing all of the checks before it, can be legally recognized as a patent. But if we're just going with the leather, the tempered glass, and the leather, and excluding all acid, and making sure it's modular, I can probably get it passed for you.
That'd be very much appreciated if you can.
Great. All right. And is this is just for you as an individual, or do you own a business, or what's the dealio?
Well, this is me doing a lot of the legwork for another individual, as I'm not going to be here for quite a few days, and if I'm able to get this headway moving forward, I have somebody whom of which will be the distributor of such a thing. They will be the ones selling it. And as such, I want it to where the patent is mostly in, at least shared between us two. So I don't know whether or not they have a business per se, but I feel like that's something that they're going to have to be working out the details as I am away.
Oh god. Okay, wait. So this just makes it way more complicated. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can probably get this done and get this passed, but I need the contact name of the other individual, or more preferably their attorney. And then also I would very much like let's see. So if you want all of this done, do you have like a time frame that you need all of this done by specifically?
I do not necessarily have a time frame that I need all of this done in the sense of it being finished, completed, and patent already rolled out. My intention is to get my end resolved and then having the papers given to the other individuals so they can fill it out on their own time, as they are also intending on leaving sometime soon, or at least being elsewhere.
Right, so unfortunately that's not kind of how it works. So if you're having a joint patent, if it's between two individuals, or you said you don't even know if this individual has a business, which, no offense, kind of a red flag, that means that you and that individual are going to have to be here, and you're going to and or the lawyer are gonna have to talk it out and the details together. I can't just I can draw up the paperwork and send it to the lawyer, but do you know their lawyer's name or an address? Or
They sent me to the patent office to try and, to the courthouse. They sent me there so then I can get my end situated. Then I was going to hand them the paperwork. The reason why I don't know if they're a business is because they do a lot of freelance work in terms of
freelance. Okay, so here's what I can do for you. If you give me the name of this individual, and the name of their freelance business, I can probably do all of this for you, probably for about 400 gold in probably about one work week.
All right. I'll be sure to go and direct it directly to them to have them come here, and am I able to just have my signature on file, as I will most likely approve of whatever is needed, at least what would be drafted up.
Yeah, you can do that, but you have to sign the basically you also got to sign then this, which is a waiver, meaning that I can speak for you and you're going to be okay with the draft and you can't sue me if you're not happy with it.
All right, well, can I set the stipulations before we move forward into that?
Yeah.
All right, all that I'm asking is that I receive 10% of the profit once per month, and if there's any location that I'm able to head to have my money deposited in some kind of account, or maybe even just a solid credit that would work through the AA, as I am part of them, having it under Ulysses brand as the individual, that would be completely fine with me. Everything else, whatever you need to negotiate, even if you want in on this and receive your fair share of profit, as that is how I think it would be fair for you as well. I know that you're, of course, being paid up front for your services, but I think that you could do with a little bit extra as sort of tip and a thank you for putting up with this.
I'm good, thank you though. All right, cool, wonderful, sounds good, great. All right, anything else I can do for you today? Oh yeah, I need their name.
Oh yes, their name is Jinsa. They didn't give a last name.
You don't have a last name?
No, I've actually traveled with quite a few people that do not have surnames, so...
Do you have a location?
I do.
Okay, what's the...
And I'm going to give the means of getting to them at their current location, as I am going to also bring up. They do have a ward up. Makes it difficult for people to find them. And I think it's just to go and protect a lot of their business model.
No, it's okay. I know who you're talking about now. Great. Oh my god. Cool. Anyway, great. All right, anything else?
Nope, that'll be all.
Okay, great. Well, that'll be 50 gold for your walk-in session today.
All right, 50 gold for the walk-in session. I will have you know you didn't inform me that I would have to pay for the service immediately. You just kind of escorted me in here.
Oh, I don't have to do that. That's not the law. You came in here, so...
I did come in here, yes, but there was no explanation of there being a fee for this. You kind of just said it at the end of it.
Hey, buddy, if you go anywhere else, they would have charged you like triple, so, you know.
Well, currently, I don't have that money.
All right, well, let's see. All right, well, it's marked on your account, and there's gonna be a little bit of interest on it. So, yeah. We'll just call it a you owe me one for now. Anyway, that it?
That'll be all.
All right. Have a great day, Mr. Brent. I'll see you soon.
Absolutely. See you around.
All right, then she escorts you out the door, and this time when you walk out, you see sitting on the chairs, it appears to be a very familiar face to you. In a weird way, it's kind of concerning, but also confusing. As you see, Janira, the head guard that you spoke to yesterday at the fire, just kind of like waiting with like a little twitch in his eye and his like legs are bouncing, and he just like looks at you and is like, I don't know, he just kind of like pretends that like you're not there. Yeah, and you're free to leave if you'd like.
I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna eyeball him a bit, and the temptation to walk over to him is there, but in actuality, I'm just gonna go and head back to Jinsa, inform her about like what I have set up, and that she is meant to carry it off from there.
Yeah, easy enough to do. You can definitely do that. So the Alaric and Manila, you guys go back into the tavern, and then you do see Joseph inside eating a massive breakfast.
That is a literal ton of beans, my guy.
It is.
We're sleeping on the same floor of the tavern, and you are eating way too many beans.
It's all right. No problem
You don't even.
at all.
How are you? You don't even have anything to drink. How are you eating this?
They are, they're moist enough.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm just.
that makes my feet hurt that I have to see this.
The washroom. No. All right.
So, I'm not exactly sure what your plan is, Joseph,
Hmm?
but have you seen the skeleton around?
Shit. While Joseph and Alaric is talking, Minella is walking and really stuttering Joseph to see if he can tell he's a bird in any way through his magic.
Okay.
Make a perception check, Manila.
Let's see. 22.
Yeah, I do believe that beats the DC on the hat. Or sorry, on the Amugus on the magical thing. You do see what looks to be as you're kind of like very much focusing on Joseph, and very much really trying to like see if you can tell anything. Like you see the disguise kind of begin to fade, and you can tell that like it's still there, but it's almost like you're peering through it. Like you can see through the illusion now. And you do see what looks to be bird Joseph.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn around and give you a look like, yeah, anything? like, what's with you? Hmm?
Last night I thought you were a ghost.
Hmm?
I'm just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Little bird.
I'm just gonna be like, I didn't even hear it. I'm just eating. Just like, yeah.
I'm like sensing a lot of tension here. Well, I do love a good fair amount of tension. Like cut through the air with a knife tension. We should really be finding the skeleton. Like I cannot stress enough that we should probably be finding the skeleton.
It's all right. Mirella,
It's
No,
not.
why
I
don't you
get the
bring
feeling.
something to
it's
drink?
not all right, Joseph.
I get the feeling he's about to become a wanted man.
We
Or-
have to be out of the town.
I'm just like, what happened?
That's
We-
the orders the guild leader gave us. And we have to be out sooner than that.
So, as you
What I am
guys are having
eating.
this conversation, you watch as a figure walks into the guild hall. You see a what looks to be a tiefling with kind of light ice blue skin, dark blue hair with a kind of like a gray blue long trench coat on, and even a fantasy fedora with like holes for her horns.
Oh.
and she walks up to
There's no fucking way my lady just walked through the door.
and she walks up to the bar, and she goes, excuse me, is Ulysses Brandt currently in? The bartender, and she does this purposefully. It appears she's doing this purposefully very loud. And the bartender, I don't really know. I think that's one of the new ones. I don't think he's in right now. I can double. It's that's okay for now. Can you just make sure that everyone knows that I'm looking for Ulysses Brandt, and can you please give him this letter right here? This letter. Make sure Ulysses Brandt gets it, okay? And he goes, all right. Yeah, sure, ma'am. You got it. Great. Have a good day. And she just turns around and begins to walk out.
Minella walks over to her.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. Why are
Hi.
you seeking a skeleton?
Potentially. I'm just looking for someone named Ulysses Brandt is all.
Yeah? Why?
Because he's just a person of interest. Just gotta ask him a couple questions.
I'm gonna make my way
Skeleton left the
out the
town early this morning for his guild quest. I'm
Oh,
sorry he's not in town right now.
wait, sorry, say that one more time.
Ulysses left the town earlier this morning for his quest. He's not in town anymore.
Oh, really? Cause I got reports that he was at a courthouse not that long ago. In all actuality, so that's interesting that there's some conflicting reports here. Anyway, my name is Detective Sharp. What's your name?
My name is Minella.
Oh, Manella, that's a wonderful, wonderful name, Manella. So how do you know Mr. Brandt?
I don't know him.
You don't?
Not really. We met 2 days ago, that's it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. How did you meet Mr. Brandt?
Yeah, of course. When we all tried to sign up for FS.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm sorry, but my guildmates are waiting for me. We are also heading out for mission. Have a good day, ma'am.
Oh, you too.
Walks over to Alric and Joseph.
What?
Boy,
Alaric, you walked out of the bar, right?
Oh yeah, I walked out in that
Yeah, yeah.
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
walks over to Joseph then.
Uh-huh.
Finish eating. We are leaving now.
All right. And then I'm just gonna be like, okay, finished.
Grab your gear. We are going to find that skeleton.
Yeah, sure. It's lead the way,
Walks out.
and then I will follow you.
All right. So you guys walk out. You see Alaric standing there.
Hi. Hey.
What are you guys doing?
Where now to?
I kind of want to find the skeleton, but at the same time, I don't want to risk the chance that we're going to be followed. So I'm going to walk down the street and take a few turns and just try to see if we're being followed.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Make a perception check.
I love this.
Okay.
21.
21.
Dirty.
Let me. Okay. It does appear that you are being tailed.
Pick. Alright, group. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna all split up. Joseph is probably the least likely suspect to be followed, so he should go find Skelly Belly and tell him that he is being actively searched for by the guards for big fire. Meanwhile, I will try to draw attention and get the tail to follow me.
All right.
I will,
Mhm.
since I will go to the gate and wait for you guys there.
Alright, I'm gonna do a really stupid thing.
Okay.
I am just going to turn and start sprinting past whoever's telling us.
Oh,
Just
okay.
I want them to like be
Follow you.
within feet of me when I sprint past them.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Are you just trying to run past them?
Yep. No particular direction, just run.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You turn and you run. And you
Am I being chased?
you got a 21 on your perception check, you said?
Yes.
All right. You don't think you are.
Hmm.
Minella just starts walking to the gate. Afterwards, looks like saying goodbye to these guys.
Yeah, you definitely can. You start walking towards the front gates of the city. Joseph, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
Am I
say just kinda
getting tailed?
like out loud, just to Minella, saying it like trying to just seem like I am just saying whatever, just
Mhm.
like yeah, I'll see you in a moment. I will go and check the other bar over there,
Okay.
and then just gonna walk to trying to get to a corner as just the closest one where no one can see me, and just in case I'm gonna transform myself into some old gnome that some old dwarf that I saw before.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Also, Manila, make a perception check for me, please. And then Joseph, make a sleight of hand check to see if you can just do that without anyone seeing.
Yeah, right.
9.
9.
21.
Okay. 21, definitely, you don't think anyone saw you. You were super slick with it. 9, you do not think you are being tailed.
Hmm.
I'm just walking to the gate.
Yeah, exactly. You're walking to the gate. Easy peasy.
Once I turn from that corner, I'm just gonna go out immediately from that corner, just like like I'm someone else. I was going from that place, I'm going out, and then gonna head where to.
So the last place you know that Ulysses was Jesus.
All right. Uh, let's go around there to see if I find it outside or something.
Okay. So you start walking to Jesus. And you don't see anybody there. How long are you like willing to wait or just look around the area for?
I'll be there for around maybe 5 minutes, just like walking around to see if I see anything or if I hear anyone saying something like that, or his voice.
Okay. So probably about like the 3-minute mark, you actually, oh, darling, what are you doing?
Oh, just waiting to make what's the name of this in English? Wait, it's the I don't know, to sign some papers that I needed.
But you're in an alleyway.
What? No way. I'm
Yes.
lost. God damn it. Can you tell me where is the closest place for tramits for to do anything like civil? Anything like that? I thought it was here. Huh. Someone just played a very nasty game to me. Eh?
Make a deception check for me.
Yeah, of course. Whoops, an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, an 8.
Okay. Well, I think that very aware of this whole persona you're putting on. Anyway, but I think that what's the word for it? I don't, because you came with your friends beforehand. Did you mean to pick something up too? You said you can go to the courthouse if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, sure, but where's that? I thought it was around here.
No, the courthouse is several blocks away. This is my alleyway with my shop.
What do you have here in this shop?
Oh, well, I have everything and anything that you could possibly need. You're welcome to come in if you'd like.
No, thank you. Yeah, I think I still have some time.
And I will tell you this, Joseph, you probably, other than the interactions you've had with this group, you've never, interacted with black market magic before this, but you do know that, the people that you were with do dealings with this woman.
Wait, what?
The people from your backstory do dealings with this woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. Let me think.
Are you interested in anything in particular?
Let me see. What do you have over there?
Um,
And I point, I don't know, behind you, maybe, something.
Yeah, so over here, we have plenty of things. As you can see, we have this wonderful bag of devouring. It's also delicious. Got this belt that is very helpful if you like to punch things. We have this wonderful dust that can make you sneeze and choke. Oh, it's one of my personal favorite. We also have gloves that can help you catch things that are flying at you. As well as this ring that helps protect you more, gives you some more protection.
Yeah, protection is important. Then how much for that?
This ring will profit I like you. You seem to have my kind of flair, so give you a discount on 75 gold pieces.
Oh, that's not bad. Well, let me go to the place that I need, and I'll come back with that. I really like that ring. It's very, very good.
Wonderful. Well, I'll let you think on it. I have a feeling, but we move around a lot, but I'm sure you'll be able to find me if you try hard enough. And it's kind of at that point where Ulysses, you walk in and you see what looks like an older dwarf talking to Jinsa. They're in the middle of a conversation.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, hello again. I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
That's because I went out of my way to get the paperwork set up and ready. Her name is Miss Finch. All of it's at her place. She has apparently heard and or dealt with you before, so should
Fucking
be easy.
Finch.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Is there a problem?
Oh, no problem at all. Anyway, wonderful. That sounds great. Yeah, the name of yeah, she knows how to find me. She knows my attorney, so it's fine. Okay. But then
So, are we squared away, or
I mean, depending. I still would prefer commission payment. I don't know that I'm willing to do the 10%, but I would most absolutely be willing to negotiate commission.
as I stated, all that I want is 10%. The rest of it is all on you. So you'd be getting 90% of profit.
Yeah, that's probably. We'll see. I gotta see the device and how it works and all of that, and then I make my decision, eh?
then I will just say like, I'm sorry, I think I don't want to interrupt. I will come back soon then.
No. I'm sorry. I was dealing with you first. I will deal with him later. So yes, so the ring, I can put it on hold for you for up to 3 days if you really, would like to think about it or need time to get the money together.
Oh yes, now that sounds perfect. Thank you.
Oh, of course, darling. I'll just put it over here, and there we go.
Well, nice doing almost business with you. I will I will come back soon. Thank you. And then I will just pass through and I will go out of the alley.
Okay, yeah.
And I will try to change again to Joseph.
Yeah, so we'll use the same check as before, but yeah, you change it to Joseph. You don't think anyone sees. And then you can do what you would like.
I will just wait just outside for a moment to see. Well, kind of like still listening to what Ulysses is saying.
Okay, so it's kind of like a magical bubble that her shop's in, so you can't hear anything once you step outside of it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like, oh, that's concerning. Okay. So then I can say, I will just be doing like I'm just walking past the place and looking kind of like inside and be like, wait, what? And then I will go in like, oh, there you are.
Okay, so about 20 seconds as you and Ulysses and Jean say you're kind of going back and forth a little bit. Joseph walks in.
Oh, there you are. We've been waiting.
Hi,
for
Joseph.
you. We've been looking for you.
Oh, I wouldn't have told everyone I was going to be around here.
Did you?
Yeah, and then Manila was with me, and Alaric.
Well, we need to. We have some things to discuss. Will it take too long?
Okay, I won't. It's just gonna be only a little bit. That's all.
Oh, all right. And then I will just I will just say like hi to the to the owner and all like, oh, I'm sorry, hi.
Oh, hello, welcome. Yeah, she kind of like gives you like a once over, like Like you think that she maybe knows what's up, but you're not quite sure.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Ulysses, I'll think about it. Like I said, it depends on how, how good the actual product actually is.
Well, considering the case that apparently there is already a patent out for something similar, then there's a decent possibility that not only will it work, but it will also be a bit better since this one is designed to be modular. So, should hopefully lean to further profit then.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, all right? I like your gumption, all right? Most people wouldn't even dare approach me with such a suggestion. So, I'll probably, I'll see what fucking Finch has to say about it, and I will really consider it, because I definitely, now that I think you've described it to me, I've had some time to think about it. Definitely very interested.
And if the issue of you rather receiving commission as opposed to just it being royalty fee and split for us, we could set it to where the patent on my end is on a limited time frame. Maybe set it to 5 years. After 5 years, it's 100% in your name.
Well,
Would that make you feel better?
a little bit, but I don't think I'm no legal professional, but I think that the patents, they only last a certain amount of time anyway. At least here.
That is true, but usually they last longer.
That's true, but I will have to consult my attorney. But that's a good idea. I do like that idea.
All right. If necessary, I can go and put that in writing, and you can submit it. Since she already has a copy of my signature, it should suffice.
Yeah, I definitely think it will. And I think that you're pretty cool.
I appreciate that, but people have been saying that pretty consistently, and I'm not sure if I believe them. Not that it really matters,
Have
as
they?
we are doing a business transaction.
Have they been considered, really? You know what? Here, I'll be real. Honestly, I think you're a scam artist, but I think you're a pretty cool guy for trying, so.
Well, at least you're upfront about it. Everybody else tends to just go and chase me with pitchforks and torches, or in one case, somebody shot me, and I had to get away on a horse that I borrowed from their stable.
That's pretty crazy, just for scamming people. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Wow. Oh my god.
I feel as if they didn't read the instructions on the bottle that I gave them, as it did lead to a horrible rash going down their back from the base of their head.
Probably not.
Hair growth formula.
Yeah, people are pretty they're pretty stupid most of the time. They don't read shit. People don't like to read.
Yeah, I feel like it's a privilege that everybody does have the option of, but they just choose not to, exert that right they have,
Yeah, unless they don't know how to read and then you sell them stuff anyway that they have to read, then that's just pretty shitty and that's on you, but that's a whole different thing.
Well, I mean, if I explain it to them and they don't understand from that point forward, they shouldn't be trusted with money.
That is definitely a hot take, but I don't know if I agree, because I still want the stupid people to spend money here, because they're stupid and they don't understand.
That's why I tried to explain to them. When I give them the verbal instruction, it's just they're buying large quantities, then you'd expect them to at least try to remember how to use those large quantities.
Oh, you're silly. You have so much faith. You have so much faith in people. That's so fascinating.
I'm gonna be like, how big is this place? Like inside.
It's not. It's like. So it's one of those. It's like a TARDIS thing, smaller on the outside, bigger on the inside. So it's probably maybe like 40 feet by 40 feet. It's not super big, but it's a good size.
Okay. Hmm. Then I'm just thinking like okay, I want to be like walking around, see things, and then just tell Ulysses like, oh my God, what is this that I found? Ulysses, come here. What is this? Is this any good?
What?
Just
Huh?
yeah. What is? Do you think I should get this? And I'm just like showing whatever it is. Like yeah, just come here. Look at this thing.
Alright, you're acting a little weird, but okay. I'll bite.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna meander on over.
Okay. So what are you looking at, Joseph?
Nothing really. I just wanted him to come here. I'm just gonna tell him like trying to be a little bit like oh yes. So what do you think? These people are bad.
Yeah, no shit.
Someone is looking for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you think I should get it? We need to go. So what do you think? Is it good? Is it? I'm just like nothing really showing. Just my hand being like, yeah. Can you see this?
You know, if you
And-
just wanted to talk to me about it, you could have just, asked for us to. No, what? Never mind. Yeah, we can go. I just have to make a stop.
Okay, all right. Well, I trust you. I won't get it.
Right. Don't.
And then I will just start like like walking with you back there again, just like and looking around the things like, oh, that looks nice. Hmm.
Okay. Gents, you got this handled from here? Cause I'm
I do.
needed.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Can't wait to hear from you.
Same here, Mr. Bone Man.
You already see it on the paper. It's
Oh my
Ulysses
God!
Brand.
Wait, do people call you Funny Bone? Oh my God! I think you're Mr. Funny Bone now. That's a good one because you're pretty funny.
Yeah. So that's like I do like very weak-willed finger guns in her direction.
And then I suddenly just do like, yeah.
Exactly. You should tell your friends to call Ulysses the Funny Bone. I agree. And you may. Goodbye. Have a good day.
As we're leaving, I'm going to give Joseph a very hard, sharp stare. If so help me, I hear you call me that. I'm going to cause an unending world of financial pain to you.
That's funny. Bone Man, let's go.
I'm better with that one. That one's fine.
Then yeah.
Okay, so where are you two going?
We need to go back to well, the last one that I saw, because the other one sprinted who knows where, it was Minella. So I guess to the gates to try to see where she is.
Yeah. So you guys can start making your way to the gate. Which isn't.
I need to stop to the hospital.
The hospital. You?
Yeah, for Popper. He got hurt yesterday.
Oh, yes. Right.
And I have something that I need to drop off to him. I saved it from the fire.
All right. Let's make it quick, because someone has been asking for you.
That's fair. You'd figure that I would. I did say that I would give my statement. I mean, I did give one, but that was to Janara.
They sound pretty suspicious for me. But let's hurry. Let's go.
You got a weird way of talking.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna make a straight shot to wherever the hospital is, at least one that would probably house Popper.
Sure, yeah, you can definitely find that. I'm gonna be honest, it's in the opposite direction of the gate, but you can do it. You do find probably be the most likely hospital. You can approach, like you can go in and you can see that there's like a desk. And you can see it looks like there's a woman there, human, like short blonde bob, like blunt blonde bangs, and just kind of like very very like sharp, almost off-putting. Her features are so sharp for a human.
Hello? How can I help you?
Hi, I'm Ulysses Brandt. I'm here to see Popper. I saved him from what happened yesterday, and I have something I need to drop off to him.
Do you have a
I
first
saved
name?
it from the fire. The what?
Popper, I'm assuming that's a last name. Do you have a first name for the patient?
I don't. I've just known that he's the owner of Popper's Potions.
Oh. Yes, unfortunately, Popper is here, but he is not taking any visitors this time.
Is it okay if I just drop something off with maybe a guard present, if that helps? Or an orderly?
Let me see. Takes out some paperwork. Goes through the. Oh, sorry.
Goes through the policy. You see, it's like a policy handbook.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know your name. Anyway, my name is Jenny. But unfortunately, you're not allowed to drop stuff off for patients who are unconscious or unable to confirm or deny whether they would want anything dropped off.
Okay, if I were to get a legal official here, maybe a guard or someone that could potentially drop it off for them, I suspect that officers of the law are able to bypass that. It would be safer, and of course they'd be the one to be able to do it, potentially investigate with it, if that's fine.
Sure, you can. Let me see. You can't visit Popper, but I can ask one of the current guards of the room to come down if you would like to speak to them.
Oh, absolutely. That would be splendid.
Wonderful. Bing bong. Oh, yes, hello. This is Jenny. Yes. Officer Vanderspiegel? Can you come down here, please? There's, a person here that would like to speak to you. Thank you. Hangs up.
All right, so you wait probably about like a minute, and then you see what looks to be a half-orc gentleman, who's probably about 6'4", very 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 large, has the Zoke armor on, and also has kind of like a handlebar mustache, as well as like a helmet on, so you can't see his hair, but he does have like one scar kind of across his left cheek. Hello.
Hi, I take it you're Officer Vanderspiegel?
Yes, sir. You're probably the person I was. What's your name?
I'm Ulysses Brandt. I was there during the fire. I gave a statement to Janara at the scene.
Yes, I believe that case has been handed from Janara to Detective Sharp. Yes.
All right. Well, I just want to make this quick, because I was able to save something from the fire, and I'm pretty sure that if he wants to continue doing business, he's going to need it. As I'm going to reach into my briefcase and pull out the book, the potion book.
Oh,
This.
right. Okay, I can't. You see, he turns around and he pulls out. So he's got like it's not quite like a fanny pack, but it's like a almost like a side satchel kind of thing, and pulls out what look to be like gloves and also some sort of like just like container, and takes it and is like, right, takes the book with the gloves on and is like, well, definitely. Were you told not to leave town yet?
I was told not to leave, yes.
Definitely don't. Thank you very much. This is much appreciated. Puts the book in the container, closes the container.
Is he doing all right?
He is expected to survive.
Okay, that's good. I really tried to help him and Patricia. I just wasn't fast enough for one of them.
Yes, well, we're very grateful, but the Zogs are very grateful, as well as the community. We just want to make sure that you're here in case, we need to further interview you or just confirm your statement, but all of that is now being handled by Detective Sharp.
Okay. Well, that's good. And when he wakes, let him know that I tried. I really did, but I at least saved something that can at least bring back his business, if not save his business outright. I know the building burned down, but maybe he can start again.
Yeah, I'll do my best to let him know, yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you, officer.
Have a wonderful day, citizen.
You as well.
All right.
Oh my god! Goodbye! Have a wonderful day! Make sure that you don't let the germs get to you! Away now!
Looks at myself. I'm a little late on that, huh? You have a good one, Jenny. Thank you again. All right, Joseph. We can Amscray.
Let's head to the gates then.
All right, so we're gonna shift now to Alaric. You're sprinting, you're running, and then you don't think you're being tailed anymore. What are you doing?
God damn, I'm out of shape. Ah. Where the fuck am I?
Where are you? Roll a d4 for me.
Okay. That's a 4.
4.
I'm
So,
rolling high.
interestingly enough, you kind of look around and you don't necessarily really know. Oh my god, sorry, hold on, my notes are being stupid, freaking poopy face notes. Okay, anyway, you realize that you're not necessarily sure where you are. It doesn't look like a district you've really been in before. But you do see what look to be lots of homes, as well as lots of shops and lots of places of business. But it's definitely a lot of homes where you are right now.
I'm gonna walk up to the nearest home and knock on the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can definitely do that. So you walk up, it looks like a smaller house. It's one story. It's very modest. And oh my god. Okay. You knock. About 30 seconds later, you hear kind of shuffling, and a man opens the door. Looks to be human, has a very long beard, and kind of this bright ginger red hair, and he also has kind of just a vest on and some decent pants. Yeah. How can I help you today, sir?
Yes, my good sir. I am cursed
What?
with vision. I cannot see, and I seem to have gotten lost from my original destination. And I don't need your help, but I was wondering if you could sort of like point me in the right direction, so to say.
So where are you going?
I'm trying to get to the main gate.
Oh, yeah, you went the opposite direction, buddy. So you gotta go
Dang.
like about 2 streets down, and then make a right, and then make a left, and then you'll see the Sally, and then walk all the way through the Sally, and then the main gate's at the end of the Sally.
Okay. I appreciate you. I appreciate you helping me in my desperate time of need.
No problem, buddy.
All right, thank you, sir. And I start to walk away, and I'm like, and that is a very beautiful vest you have on there. I just appreciate it so much. And just keep walking.
Oh, I thank you. And then he waits for like a second, and you hear the just before you're kind of off in the distance of you see the hey, what the, and then he just kind of slams the door.
And I would like to make my way to the gate.
Yeah, so you start making your way to the gate, and then your passive, okay, it's 9. Okay. So Veso and Ulysses, you actually get to the gate. Just kind of like a few seconds before Alaric, you actually see Alaric kind of pulling up behind you. But you both see Manila at the gate.
Skelly Belly,
Oh, hey.
you're in trouble.
No, we're not.
Everybody's looking for you, brother.
You're looking for someone doesn't mean they're in trouble.
Well, you have detectives looking for you. The townspeople think you're the one that burnt down Poppers.
Okay, I figured that there would be a detective. I gave my statement day of.
But now you are listed as prime suspect.
And that's kind of expected. I was inside.
Well, did you do it?
Do what?
Wow.
Burn down the fucking potion place.
All that I did was go in to assist so we can get a bit of a discount and make sure you had your stuff. And, well, sparks flew. Eventually everything did burn and explode. I went to the hospital to visit Popper, but they won't let me visit him. I managed to save his book. I wanted to give it to him in person, but he's still unconscious, and you're not allowed to visit unconscious people, apparently, to drop things off. But I gave it to a Zoke, who's guarding his room. So, at least that's off the board now.
Yeah, the general vibe and language that I heard in the tavern is that you are -- suspect.
Once again, that's not unreasonable for people to believe.
But see, it's not the unreasonable part. It is they're probably more than likely gonna detain you for questioning and whatnot, and that takes a little time out of my schedule.
Oh, they just told me not to leave for a while.
So, are
Oh,
you
we're gonna
staying
leave?
in town?
Am I staying in town?
Yes. You were told not to leave town. Are you staying here, or are you coming with us on the mission?
I gave them all the information that they needed, so I'm going to leave if I want to leave.
Fine. You have to hurry. It's almost noon.
All right. Just give me a few moments. I do need to do something.
Do what?
What?
Do what?
Make sure that people don't know that I left.
Ugh. Walks away and goes out the gate.
All right.
I'm going to. Well, I'm actually gonna try and like sneak away real quick, like slink. Well, actually, it's not even me really sneaking. It's me going like through the crowd a bit, moving into an alley,
Mhm.
and I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself.
Oh.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
And I'm trying to make sure that like nobody sees me doing this.
Yeah, just roll a sleight of hand check for me.
All right. Let's see what I get. 17 plus 3, so 20.
Yeah, you definitely think that no one sees you doing this at all.
All right.
Yeah, so while you watch Alaric and Joseph, you watch Ulysses slip away. Are you two doing anything?
I'm just going to stand here and wait.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just looking around. Seeing no one around us or something. Yeah.
Okay. So what does your disguised self look like, Ulysses?
The disguise that I'm doing, I'm just gonna go and have like very clean shaven face. I'm going to have like head's going to be shaved head, but with the distinguishing marks of having a scar going across from the. Actually, know what? Hold on. I'm going to be a little bastard about it because I think that this will be funny, and at
Okay.
the very same time, it'll like add in a little bit here. I'm going to. Oh, I'm not tall enough to do that. Well, no, it doesn't matter. Hold on. I'm gonna make myself look like a bugbear with orange and red fur, and I'm gonna try and look as sad and well dressed as possible. I have a little bow tie.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You might be a little bit shorter, but most people probably won't know.
So I think that'll work.
Yeah, that'll definitely work. So, Larrick and Joseph, you're standing at the gate as you watch this this bugbear just kind of walk out of the alleyway and just walk out.
I'm like, whoa.
Do I see a bugbear?
Fuck!
Oh.
No!
Yeah, exactly. I was
Shit,
like,
so you fucking see the stupid fucking the little skeleton. You don't even know that there's a bugbear. You just know that there's some magic shit. You're just the fucking skeleton, bro.
And then let's see here. I'm going to.
Fuck your magic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna use one of my. Yeah, that's not there you go. But yeah, I walk and I look rather well dressed, look kind of sad, and I'm not even gonna disguise my voice because I don't believe that like it allows you to disguise your voice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's physical stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'm ready to go.
wait,
Well, why don't you go on ahead and we'll sort of like stick around and follow like 20, 30 feet behind.
Nah, that's fine. As I'm just gonna go and boom, follow forward.
All right, so you walk through. The gates are open right now. They do have essentially like a quick draw gate, which closes almost instantaneously. It takes about 6 seconds, but right now, you know, it's the middle of the day. Scouts haven't seen anything, so the gates are open. There are guards around though, but you're able to just come and go as you please. So you walk out, and then Alaric and Joseph, you wait just a little bit, and you also walk out.
let's go.
Let's go
Let me hold
to
on.
the
Let me
fit. The hands.
do something really quick here. All right, 1 second. Oh my god, come on, load for me. There we go.
The feet. The hands.
Meow.
I'm getting that song all fucking wrong
Yay.
because I've never watched
Oh,
movies.
it's such a pretty scene.
Really? You should
So
watch it. It's good.
our adventurers begin to set out finally after some very much unexpected delays
Ah, the sun.
into the beyond, the forest, away from the main road, from Zagand to
I gotta tell you guys, this scenery is very fucking beautiful. You guys are missing out.
Just like I don't know what you.
You're all walking through a forest. I'm walking through a cave.
About 300 feet from the gate, you will see Minella just standing there with a drake.
With a what?
With a drake. Little dragon.
yeah. So if you want to
Oh, a
describe,
drake.
if you want to describe now what you see as the three of them are a bit behind you because you did leave earlier. If you want to describe what your Drake companion looks like to your party members.
Well, you see cute, well, in my eyes, cute. Like a dragon about the size of a big wolf, so the back is to my hip. Uh, uh, beautiful, beautiful little creature. I can send you a picture instead.
Oh yeah, what color is it?
It's blue.
Okay.
Dabba-dee-dabba-dow.
It's great.
So for the first time, you all see Minella's traveling companion that you were not aware of before, and you all set out into the forest.
Not even alarmed.
What direction are you all traveling? Where are you going?
I can't answer that.
Here, I can send you. Let me see here. Okay, maybe if it. I think it's in the Discord. Yeah, so you can go because you guys came out of the front gate. And most of the attacks were happening to the left side, which was more like inward to the forest, where the right side is still forest, but it's closer to like a coastal region. But there were still attacks happening over there, but the explosion also happened more toward the left.
Yeah, because the explosion happened in the northwest, 10 to 15 miles out.
Yes. So that means you guys would have to go, essentially, you would exit and then kind of walk around the outskirts of the city, and then go upward.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
All right.
I'm definitely cool with that. That is a.
I hate it. I don't
So-
like it. Let's go.
I'll be
Who
dragon.
is leading this trek and would like to make a survival check for me, please?
Oh, let's see.
Sure as fuck not me.
I can.
Uh,
I would love to.
yeah, better you do it.
The blind leading the blind.
How, what is your survival on?
It is very good.
Okay.
Because mine is very good too.
Oh.
I got a neck 1.
It was gonna be like, yeah.
I have a +7.
Okay, you do it. Mine is only +5.
That's nice.
The blind leading the blind, baby.
So I will say
17.
17. Okay, so for the first part of the journey, you don't necessarily have to do it, as you guys are just kind of following along the walls of the city. So it's not that difficult, you know. But once you kind of get past it and start to go more northwest past the city, that's kind of when you need to start actually being like, oh, where am I going? Oh my god! But a 17's great. So you very much are able to sense, Alaric, that there is a path that's a bit more well traveled. You see that like there is no path here, right? There is no actual road. You guys are kind of moving through forest and kind of having to push through shrubbery and weave through trees. But you do see that like some of the trees are almost like broken, and you know, a lot of the shrubbery has been stomped on, very much reminiscent of like a path that, you know, raging beasts would kind of make and follow. And you're kind of begin to go and follow that path, and you guys begin your real journey, and probably you get about 2-3 hours in when you hear behind you the snapping of branches.
Okay.
Do I? Oh, I love this so much. She hates me so much. Do I feel anything coming our direction?
Ah!
You gave it to me.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah. You do, and it feels familiar. But it's also, it's like it is actually out of your reach, but you do feel something that feels kind of like humanoid-like, kind of familiar, but also it's kind of just out of your reach to actually be able to like see it, sense it.
Fellas and lady, we have a visitor bipedal coming from our, I don't know which way south is, but behind us at rapid speeds.
It's probably nothing. Doodle.
I beg to differ. These
Um,
are feats.
ready's my bow.
Yeah, I have my hands on my crossbow just in case, but I am just walking like nothing.
Wait, how long does your disguise last?
An hour.
Well, shit. Uh, It sort of feels
Anyway,
humanoid, so it could be guards, but I think it's not guards.
Hmm.
is it
And
only one?
from what I can gather, yes. Now, I do have a question. Did the monkey run on 2 legs, or did the monkey run on 4 legs?
Two.
It could be monkey.
I think we only saw him like jumping. I don't remember seeing him like running or anything, so who knows?
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time to make a decision, so we should probably either
Just
hide
shoot
or
there.
prepare. Oh my god.
And then just like that, no, with all the trust in the world, just like shooting in that direction.
Wait, I'm so sorry. What did you say?
Just like walking like nothing, and then just around that direction,
Huh?
grabs his crossbow, and then just shoots around there.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh my
Roll.
You
God.
shot little bee.
Yeah. Roll to hit with disadvantage for me.
Okay, hit. How do I do that?
I need a squire.
Well, I guess it's just throw two.
You can right
hits
click
like
your
that.
you can right click your hit and click disadvantage.
Where's this thing? How do I do this? Dun, 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 dun.
Little bee is gonna die like this.
Oh my
How
God.
do I?
It better not be a little beat, bro. That's my squire.
Wait, what is the hit? What do I do? I am
The hit
lost.
DC, the plus whatever.
Ah, yes, of course. With
You
the
right click it and
shovel,
then click
yes.
disadvantage.
You're right. I just a few days and I'm already forgetting what to do here. Okay, it's not that bad. It's like a 3, I guess, or 9. I know it would be like a 9
9.
with disadvantage. Yeah, 9.
9. Okay. All right. So, with a 9, you take your crossbow and you point it and you shoot at where you think the sound is, and it hits the tree, and you see a squirrel that just like looks at you and like almost in a weird way, like kind of like and then like skitters up the tree.
That squirrel was making me annoyed. Yeah, annoyed.
How close is this bipedal creature now?
You don't sense them now. You think that they've probably backed up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Just like how I intended.
So, anybody want to like,
Then
set up a
Gonna set
trap
up
or
again.
something? Catch this creature coming. Some rope on a tree.
See.
Skelly belly, you're
I'm
awfully
more
quiet.
curious as who is following us.
I'm quiet because I don't know what to do with this. I haven't been tailed like this before.
Well, you're the
We have-
smart one.
A paper airplane apparates as it's sent. It's thrown in your group's just general direction. What do you do?
Deflect missiles.
That
Yeah.
was so loud. Oh my God. It's not gonna do any damage. Yeah, you just catch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hell
say.
yeah. You just
grab it.
quickly snatch it out of the air.
What's it say?
So
Oh,
you
fucking blonde.
open it
Of course.
and it says
it's a treasure map.
yeah, I mean you can't really read it, Alaric, so it's a piece of paper.
Yeah, give me. Take
Now, hold
letter
on a
out
minute.
of.
If I went hard enough.
Alright,
Yeah, I
we
can
don't
read
have
this.
time.
Yeah, maybe it's in bright.
And hands it off to Manila.
All right, so Manila, you see on the piece of paper, in dark red ink, it says, "I'm watching you. Don't."
Is that it?
No. It says, "I'm watching you," and then it says, "Don't interfere unless you wish to succumb, Z." It's signed Z. And it smells very irony.
Succumb these nuts.
So it's written in blood?
It's dark red ink that smells irony.
No, that's straight up blood.
Okay. Nice. Yes, we just keep walking.
Why would he follow us?
Why?
The Let's think about all the great things we've done since we were in town.
Defeated a monkey.
Well, we're with someone who's not supposed to leave town. We are with a guild that isn't very light. We impeded on another guild's territory by killing the monkey. Lil B could have turned against us. There's a lot of things. Did we ever pay the tavern person?
Yes.
I mean, there's a number of things that someone could want us for.
Yeah, but why is that?
Well, we're not really gonna find out standing around, so we might as well continue on our journey.
Just
Minella turns around from where the airplane came from.
Okay, you turn around. And it's forest.
Yeah.
And you can see in the distance, like, the massive, massive wall that reaches above, like, the highest of treetops of Zagond. Manila, I need you to make a
follow
wisdom
up?
saving throw for me.
Where is that? Right there. A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You feel a strange, like, chill kind of creep up your spine. And almost, it runs across your eyes in a very strange manner. But whatever it is, you kind of shake it off and you ignore it.
Something weird is going on here, guys.
we're like what?
Way more weird than a bird, a blind man that can see, and a skeleton.
No.
I can't
And start
see.
walking.
You mean
That's
what are you
rude.
calling a skeleton?
All right, I guess we're continuing on our journey.
Yeah, and as you continue walking, and you're able to push forward, you gather it's been a few hours. You're probably starting to get close to to maybe like the 8-mile range. You're gonna probably come up on the 10-mile range soon. But as you walk further and further, still following this path, the sun is still out, and it is very much bright daytime. It's probably closer to like 4 in the afternoon. But the temperature drops, and it continues to drop the further you go into the forest, no matter where the sun is in the sky, and it just feels off. It feels strange. And as you kind of get to this what you're estimating based off, your survival check is what you think to be probably about 8.5 miles northwestish. You see the trees of the forest they're all alive and well, but the colors also begin to darken. And they almost feel, it's as if the plant life feels devoid of life, but it's still alive. It's not crippled. It's a weird feeling. But you continue on.
And the plants are just like me, for real, for real.
One step after another. After another. You continue walking together as a group, and
Alaric,
you come
can
to
you sense something?
That is a great question. Do I feel or see or know anything around here?
No, even with your sense, you just, I mean, you sense the bugs, you sense maybe a bunny every once in a while, or some sort of forest life, but nothing unusual. Nothing that really alerts you. Nothing even just miles before of whatever that humanoid individual was. They probably seem to be gone.
My sonar's not picking up anything.
At this present moment, no.
Oh! Foreshadowing.
Pulls out random encounter table. Let's find out what you find.
As you all come to what looks like some sort of clearing. And it's not that big. It's probably maybe about 10 by 15 feet-ish, but it's the first clearing you've come to in a while, as this is just, it's thick, dense, uncontrollable forest, and the only reason that you've been able to get a good idea of where you're traveling is because of, like, this almost ransacked path of flora that you've been following. And in this clearing, it appears as if there's some sort of strange, there's a rock in the center of it. And it looks like it's got strange carvings all along it, as well as you look in the grass, and the grass for about 2 feet around it in every direction appears to be completely dead. So brittle that if the wind blew, it would probably snap. And you see on these carvings, at first glance, you don't know what language or whatever it is. It's very, very strange. And they have a faint glow. It's very, very so slight, and it's almost imperceptible in the daytime, but you can just see it because of all the shadows from the canopies. What would you like to do?
I'd like
vote
to
we
read the
send-
carvings.
What?
I'm not going to read them out loud, but I would like to be able to read them.
Oh, yes, because you have.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Magical eyeballs.
Yes.
My brand!
I was gonna say we send the dragon out there first. Send that little pipsqueak out there.
He's not a pipsqueak,
It's a squeak speak.
and he's
a
staying.
chonky
next
boy
to
is
me.
what he is.
He's staying next to me.
Well, then we send you instead.
So.
No, I'm going.
Okay, yeah. So Ulysses, you approach just a bit so that you're able to read whatever these runes say, and what you read is galak toshkari namaka tostonari katsukarito galactishmo hakarisukoyai, and you gather it appears to be abyssal. And it says, to death, in death, from death, away from death, one soul, all souls.
Okay, can you go back to the beginning so that I can properly get that part? I was getting a little bit more of it.
Sorry.
So they say in the translated version.
Yes.
What was that?
Okay, so the translated version says, one death, all death, in death.
Okay.
Okay. And then it says one soul, all souls, forever bound, in her name.
Okay, so when death, all death, in death, one soul, all souls, forever bound in her name.
Yes.
So when all in one, all soul, well, all forever bound in her name. It's basically what that's.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like
Okay, that's fine.
um
All right, I got it translated. We can leave.
um what does it say?
When death, all death, in death, one soul, all souls, forever bound in her name.
Amen.
Which I suspect is when all in one, all souls forever bound in her name, or just all forever bound in her name. That's what I suspect it's actually wanting to mean. It's the same way that people who live in a pit would go, "Are you finished with that yet?"
Sounds
When all in all, yada 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 yada, forever in her name, ever and ever. Amen. Okay.
Who is her?
Did you like touch the stone? Try to activate the stone? Anything?
No, did you see?
like that?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The grass about 2 feet around the damn thing is completely dead, and I may look dead, but I'm very much not, and I'm not going to be re-dead. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere near that. I'm just gonna read it, have it translated, and I'm gonna bounce. Unless you guys
Well,
want
wouldn't-
to linger around it, maybe we can do something with it. I don't know.
Like, without
Set up a
insisting
fire, sing
anything,
songs.
would other undead find you an enemy?
Well, I'd be screaming and freaking out, and I don't know any other skeletons, zombies,
Well, they don't
ghouls, or
have
the like
ears,
that would
so
be
I mean,
doing
you're
the
screaming.
same. See, I scream, they moan. There's a difference. One of us is better.
But they
That's
don't
me.
have ears and they can't hear you scream. So.
Mm, mm. Moan, moan. Mm.
I would like to look around.
Make a perception check.
I don't see shit.
What'd you get?
I got 6. That was because I got a 1.
1 + 5.
Oh yeah, so you got a natural one?
Yep, I don't see shit.
Oh man. There's just like
the sun burned your eyes for a moment.
yeah, so there's this like tree and like it kind of like looks like somebody did like a dirty little carving in it, but it's really just the tree bark and you're like super intrigued with it.
Intrigued.
Oh, it's so bad to not be able to see anything, huh? I would like to walk out to where this stone is supposedly at
Okay.
and just get it like right on the edge of my vision.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Is there like anything special, small,
Yeah. So you kind of walk out and you are able to sense the stone and you feel it's incredibly odd. So normally, you can kind of feel a little bit of a pulse, when you feel a creature's heartbeat if they're close enough to you. But from the rock itself, it's unmoving, but you feel this strange internal pulse within it that's just boom, 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 almost like a weird rhythmic heartbeat.
So hear me out, fellas. Hear me out. This is obviously a bad thing. I have metal arms. We could potentially solve this problem right here.
Uh-huh.
Metal arms, rock with a heartbeat. Well, I could potentially see my metal arms aren't exactly, me. So if they were to touch the stone, you see what I'm getting at here? Nobody knows Mage Hand?
Kill Dwayne Johnson. The Rock.
Dwayne the Cop?
Such a good boy.
I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas here. I don't, obviously we gotta do something with the freaky stone.
Well, no, not really. It could just be here and we leave it alone. But if you want to go and see if scissors beats rock, please feel free.
But where are we gonna go?
Are there other stones nearby, you think?
We need paper, Ben. Cover
Well,
the
I
stone.
have a suspicion that that little paper airplane that Alaric so deftly snatched out of the air, that might be tied to this.
So you mean Seth is behind this?
What was
Well?
the second part of that paper? I heard that I'm watching you part, but
Don't. What was it?
I'm watching you. Don't interfere unless you want to succumb.
unless you want what?
Succumb these nuts.
Succumb.
Who's
My
succumb?
bad. I don't
Okay.
think that was in the note.
Oh no, it's there. It's there. It's very small.
His nuts or the text?
Yeah. They're nuts, but not the text.
I'm at a loss for what to do here.
As your heart desires.
Maybe we should look around in this area before we do anything to the stone.
How? I'm just gonna walk like around the clearing, like the perimeter of the clearing, and just see if I can feel or sense anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you begin to walk around and don't sense anything. You don't sense anything. One step after another. And you get to the other side of the clearing where you can see your friends. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Where I can what?
So you're on the other side of the clearing, right?
Mhm.
As you're walking around. So you're directly opposite your friends. And I need you to make a wisdom save for me.
11.
11.
Go ahead, cast blindness on me. I dare you.
So,
My ears.
as you see your friends are kind of standing there waiting for you to walk around, and you turn your head, and just for a brief second, you see what looks like some sort of hulking creature that has a face in the center of its chest, and it stands about 9 feet tall, and it looks almost translucent as it just encompasses your friends, your companions. But then it's gone, and you're just like, what's that? That was strange. It was just a split second, just kind of like as you blinked your eyes, but there's nothing there. And you can continue to walk.
That's crazy. As I blink my brain. Do I... Is this a creature that's known to me?
Make a history check.
Shit. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yes. So, you've actually had... growing up where you grew up, there were tales of these kinds of creatures. Of creatures from beyond that, while smaller than giants, rivaled their power with their strength and their ferocity. And there was a fairy tale that they would, tell their young about these creatures called the Night Mouth Fiends, who would come when children are dreaming if they misbehave and swallow them whole. And they would only come if children had lost in battle. And these were used essentially as like, you know, it's spooky to scare kids. But as you grow older, you definitely learn that these were not just a fairy tale. And while rare, these were actual creatures that would come and, you know, potentially plague. I don't want to say, not plague's too strong. Every once in a while they would pop up and be a bit of an issue.
It is crazy in the Appalachian Mountains, I tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing else all the way back around.
Yeah, nothing else. That's it.
All right, fellas. I got nothing.
Nice.
I mean, I just patrolled the whole clearing, you know, and I got absolutely fucking nothing.
Then
Like I have
what
no
are
idea
you-
what the fuck is going on here or what we're gonna do.
then
But
let's keep going.
May
going
I
where?
May I make an investigation check to try and figure out, based off of the position of this stone, to what was it, like Zamond is where we're at, or Zarmond?
Zagond.
Zagond. Based off of the position of this to Zagond, if there is any significant tactical value to its presence, and with that to possibly ascertain what its purpose is.
I would say for that specifically, it's probably going to be history or just straight intelligence.
All right, I'll do history then because I have +6.
Okay.
23.
23. That is very good. So, with your knowledge of the arcane, and after you kind of look, you know, and you're kind of thinking and you're racking your brain, what could this be? What is it used for? What would the advantages of it be? You realize that it's not quite shaped like an arrowhead, but it's like a very vague pointer-like shape, and it's pointing inward away from Zagond. And with the writing on you, that's when it kind of hits you. What if this isn't the only rock? What if there's more of them? What if they're forming some sort of shape or circle that could be used in some sort of magical practice or spell? That's kind of like what your brain immediately goes to in terms of like what it would be the most useful for, especially given that like currently it doesn't appear to have any, you know, innate magic within it other than this like small kind of glow. So it feels like it's a part of something bigger, but not necessarily like, you know, it's not like a war machine that's gonna attack Zagond on its own, if that makes sense.
Okay, so it's like it's a cog in the machine, basically. What's a stone made out of?
Stone.
1 second.
Shale, sheetrock.
Yeah. It's made of
Drywall.
Well, you better keep people named Kyle away from that. The moment they run out of monster, that stone's done for.
Oh shit. It's made out of I don't know, soapstone?
Okay. That works. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
I didn't realize that like that would be
Sorry, I know nothing about rocks. I don't know rock thing.
This is just the evil rock. There are other rocks. There's ones that are named Wayne. There's ones that are in Plymouth. There. Okay, so soapstone rock, potentially part of a ritual spell. Could I make an Arcana check to figure out what kind of spell would be able to utilize this, and whether or not the glyphs and runes on the side are actually all part of a larger incantation, and this is just a section of it?
Absolutely, you can roll Arcana or Religion.
I'll do Arcana. They're both +6, but I'll do Arcana because it makes more sense. 23 again. This is the third 17 that I've rolled on this die.
Holy shit. 23 again.
Much better die than last time then.
Yeah. So the runes in this rock that are deeply carved into it are absolutely for something. They serve a purpose. Alaric, you told them about the rock heartbeat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So since you also know about the heart, like this kind of weird heartbeat that, whatever's happening here, you have a feeling that is also magic that's kind of connecting it to whatever the other anchoring points are that this specific rock is connected to. And through those anchor points is most likely how the magic is functioning. So you gather that, it's probably used for some sort of magic that's used to either bind or open or harm based on the wording of the runes.
All right, and is the dead grass around the stone a byproduct of that, and does that potentially give me a hint as to what its true purpose is?
I'll say, yeah. So the dead grass is definitely it's absolutely a byproduct. You would also probably gather that sometimes too, magic, not always, but some magic does need some sort of life essence to kind of just feed off of to maintain. So you probably gather that, even just to maintain the existence of whatever this enchantment is, even if it's inert or inactive, is still siphoning some sort of life.
Can I do quickly an investigation on if there are still some type of footsteps or something that it's not ours from here? For maybe, well, I don't know if even in this dead grass there's any trails or something to see if anything has happened.
Yeah, make investigation or survival, your choice.
Yeah. 13.
Okay, 13. You kind of look around and you search the grassy area. You don't necessarily find anything that leads you to believe that there was, anyone here recently, except the path that you all kind of have been following. It actually, so the path itself, it leads to this clearing, but then it kind of starts to take a turn a bit more northward than you were. You were going more west, and then the path goes a little bit more north, of where just like the broken trees and kind of flora are that have been torn apart.
Okay. I think I'm gonna walk there, but I'm going to be like stealthy just for see if there's anything what would it be? I don't know, yards. I would say like meters. But I don't know. I'm just gonna walk a little bit over there, but being stealthy to see if there's anything over there, and then I'm gonna have to leave. It kind of works to be like, yeah, I left for a moment. I got to be like, to see stuff.
Okay, yeah. So as you begin to, kind of walk away, begin to stealth ahead just to see what potentially may be waiting for you, looking for any clues, signs of life. Yeah, you walk just a bit ahead and begin to investigate.
And it's 17 on the stealth.
Oh, 17, great. Okay.
Then if anything, well, I will be I will be somewhere there, like whoops, where is this guy going? But yeah, sorry
Okay.
guys. Well, I'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you for playing. Thank you.
No, thank you for having me as always. Love you all. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
See ya.
Okay. So, as you all are kind of deciding what to do here, you actually watch as there's a butterfly which just kind of flies down and is kind of hovering near the rock and just lands on it. And nothing seems to happen. And it's almost as if, like, kind of this weird sigh of relief just releases through all of you. And then you watch as there's this weird white light that kind of that comes up from the runes, grabs it, and then it's almost evaporated. And I think that's a great place to leave off for tonight.
All right. So basically, the butterfly experienced the "No, little German boy, stay away from that electric fence," and then proceeds to shock the absolute shit out of this butterfly and turns it into an unbutterfly.
Yes, yeah. The butterfly is not there anymore. No butterfly.
So
Really?
almost like a portal.
Really hope that it's teleportation magic. Otherwise, poor little thing. Fuck.
Yeah, that will also explain why so many adventures have been missing. Maybe they touched the stone.
Gee, isn't it a good thing that we're not touching the stone? Right,
I want to touch the
Alaric?
stone. I want to touch the stone.
Touch
Do you
the
touch the
stone.
stone?
To be
Touch
fair,
the
in my
stone.
defense, it wasn't going to be my arms that touched it.
Yeah.
It was going to be
Well,
God's arms.
well, you have until next time to convince us to find a reason why we should let you touch the stone.
Yeah, you guys
I
have plenty
will.
of time to talk about what you want to do.
I will, because I just posted my notes in campaign note.
Oh, let me copy paste my massive amount of notes. Hold on.
My notes are in my mind.
Hell yeah. All right.
Together.
All right, let's do, you know, let's do a little wrap up. Hey, let's do a little wrap up because I know we got people that got to go. Yo. All right, so.
Oh, what do you mean?
So Veso already left, but make sure you go check out Vesohag on all the socials. But yeah, my name's Ashling VT. You can find me here. This is my channel. I do a lot of D&D. We do hand cam and we do Magic the Gathering. Anyway, I do lots of funky, fresh, nerdy things. And that's me. And I've been your dungeon master. Let's reverse it this time, and let's start with Manila. Danish.
You can find me in the Shadow Realm, also called my bed. Because, oh my god, I'm tired. And you can find me on Twitter if you want to, or X as it's called. I hate that name.
All right. Dio.
I am Diosana. You can find me only on Twitch or any or most Ash's Discord server. That's about it.
Hell yeah.
So I'm only available on Twitch. Mr. Brent.
Dead.
Holy shit.
So
The notes.
I'm Undead. You find me on Twitch, and I'm Undead Commander 52. You can find me on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter, or X if you want to go and say it that way, and give Elon that little bit of a happy chemical for somebody actually using it for the name that he changed it to. Yeah, other than that, you can also find me on Discord under the same name anyway. And as a matter of fact, no, never mind. I don't really have much else besides that. You should follow Ashling VT. You should really go and give her like a lot of support, because her going out of her way to do this, and also for what I'm about to do to her, yeah, I feel like it's appropriate.
Huh?
Huh? What?
Oh.
Back to copy pasting.
Oh my god, I was so concerned, but thank you so much. What the fuck? Also, thank you guys. I know we got a hype train earlier tonight. I'm sorry. I was trying to concentrate and I would be so distracted, and then I would ruin the story because ADHD brain. But thank you, Undead. That was thank you.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
This is what I do.
But yeah, thank you guys for all the support today. I hope you enjoyed. We're here every other Monday, and the episode 3 is coming out on YouTube, I think tonight at midnight. So I think that's when I scheduled it. But yeah, so sorry I was delayed on that. Anyway.
Haha, I can do it too.
No, why? Danish, thank you so much for the 5 gifties. I really appreciate it. Please.
Get loved, idiot.
I'm gonna go crawl in the corner and deceased now. Thank you guys for being stinky gamers. Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, anyway, I think episode 3 that should be out tonight on midnight on my YouTube channel. So if you missed the previous episodes, make sure to go and check it out. Hopefully you enjoy this. I also post other D&D stuff there